Picture this: a woman once famous for running in slow motion on a beach, watched by millions every week, now walks her dog on a quiet street in Los Angeles. And nobody even notices her. That is the real story of Yasmine Bleeth. She went from being one of the most photographed faces on television to someone who chooses to stay completely out of sight. And the reason why might surprise you. Yasmine Bleeth was born on June 14, 1968 in New York City. Her mother was Jewish with Egyptian roots, and her father was Belgian, giving her a unique mix of backgrounds that shaped her from a young age. She started acting as a child, and by the time she reached her 20s, she was already a familiar face on American television, appearing in shows like Ryan's Hope and One Life to Live. But everything changed when she landed the role of Caroline Holden on Baywatch. From 1993 to 1997, she became one of the most recognized women on the planet. The show aired in over 100 countries, and Yasmine's face was on magazine covers everywhere. She was not just an actress anymore. She was a symbol of an entire era of television. After Baywatch, she moved on to another hit show, Nash Bridges, working alongside Don Johnson starting in 1998. On the outside, her career looked like it could not get any better. But behind the scenes, Yasmine was struggling with something the cameras never showed. She developed a dependence on cocaine, a battle that eventually became public and led to legal trouble. For someone who had built a career on looking flawless and full of energy, admitting she needed help was not easy. But in December of the year 2000, she made a brave decision. She checked herself into Promise's rehabilitation clinic in Malibu, choosing recovery over staying silent. That decision changed her life in more ways than one. At the clinic, she met a man named Paul Cerrito. He was not a movie star or a music icon. He owned a strip club business. But something about their connection was real. They fell in love, and in 2002 they got married. More than 2 decades later, they are still together, which is rare in a world where celebrity marriages often do not last. After stepping away from constant acting work, Yasmine slowly stepped away from Hollywood altogether. She made a small comeback with an independent film called Whack the Dawn in 2021, but that was more of a brief return than a full comeback. For the most part, she has chosen quiet living over fame. So what does her life actually look like now? Yasmine and Paul split their time between 2 homes, one in the Hancock Park area of Los Angeles and another in Scottsdale, Arizona. Their Los Angeles home is a beautiful chateau-style property worth around $2 million, offering privacy in one of the city's most exclusive neighborhoods. Their Arizona home gives them an even quieter escape when they want to get away completely. The couple does not have children, but they do have something just as important to them, a dog they treat like family. Yasmine is rarely seen in public, and when she is, it is usually something simple, like walking her dog or running errands, wearing casual clothes with little to no makeup. These small moments are often the only glimpses fans get of her these days, and each time photos surface, people are reminded that she is still out there, living her life on her own terms. Health and sobriety remain at the center of everything for Yasmine. She has stayed sober for more than 2 decades now, something she has worked hard to protect. Regular exercise, mindfulness, and a balanced daily routine are part of how she keeps herself grounded. She has occasionally spoken publicly about mental health and recovery, using her own story to encourage others who might be going through something similar. She also stays away from social media almost completely. In a world where most celebrities post their daily lives online for millions to see, Yasmine has chosen the opposite path. No constant updates, no personal details shared with strangers. Just a private life, protected as much as possible from public attention. What makes her story stand out is not just that she was famous once and now she is not. It is the choice she made along the way. To step back, get help, rebuild her life quietly, and stay married to someone who supported her through her lowest moments. She did not chase a comeback. She did not try to stay relevant. Instead, she built something simpler and, by all accounts, something that makes her genuinely happy. Yasmine Bleeth's story is a reminder that fame does not always lead to happiness, and stepping away from the spotlight does not mean disappearing. Sometimes it means finally living life the way she actually wants to.